Another part, if A denotes a unit vector along the incident light ray, it is a unit vector A. B is a unit vector along the refracted ray into a medium. Suppose it is a B. And their refractive index is X relative to first medium. And CA, unit vector normal to boundary of the two medium. It is a CA. And directed towards the first medium. Then law of refraction is. What is the law of refraction? If it is an I, if it is an R, I to R is equal to sin I by sin R. Right? So here is the refractive index, and sin I means over here there is an A, there is an B, refractive index it is an X, but here we have a normal that is into A. Right? So it should be A and B. A and A cancel. Then it should be B vector into C vector into X. And here we have the Snell rules. Then another vector will come, that is a normal, that is a CA. It means it is an A vector into C vector. So this is the answer. In the first A into C, it is also a correct one. It is not the correct one. It is also a correct one. So both are the same. I hope you people get it, that how to solve a question. So in case of the vector analysis or vector problem, two things is very important. The first thing is called vector dot product and vector cross product. First one is vector dot product, second one is vector cross product. I hope you get it. If you have any question after this, you people can ask me. But we are moving to the second question. Given four non-moving particles A, B, C, D on a line. Suppose This is the line. It is A to B. Oh no, here it is B. Or it is B, then A to D, then B to, or we can write it as C. Here it is a D. So how to solve it? A to B is 28 meter per second. B to C, we need to find out this portion. Then A to D is 20 meter per second. And C to D is 5 meter per second. So in this type of question, how to solve? Or if I make it in that way, so total distance, suppose I consider it as x. So it is suppose total time taken is suppose t. So the total distance of is 20t. Right? Total distance. Now, so in that case, we need to make another calculations. That is 20t. Then A to B is a 28 meter per second. So 28 meter cover in 1 second. So 1 meter cover in 1 by 28 seconds. So 20 meter is 20 t. 5t by 7. So the distance between these two should be 20 meter. So all the distance is 20 meter. So the rest portion, it should be 28 minus 20 minus 5. It becomes 8 minus 5 is equal to 3 meter per second. So the distance covered between B and C is minus 3 meter per second. Right? Now, a bird is flying in a way as given in the figure. Let's check it out here. A bird is flying with a speed of v. The shadow A and B are forming on the horizontal inclined plane. Let's get it V. And A and both have same speed. A and B both have same velocity. Both have different speed. Now the above. 3. they are horizontal and inclined to each other. So wings A and wings B we have. The sun rays are falling. So if it can be possible, suppose a bird is flying from here, its shadow is here, its shadow cannot be here. Because if it is a move, then it should be moved. It cannot be horizontal in the same place. When it also moves, then it also moves. But if it is moves, suppose V, it is also V. So both will move in the same direction. Suppose it is moving in the V1, right? So this V1 can be moved in such a way. So if it is moved very fast and it is raised, then at a time the shadow cannot be flowing that way. First of all, it may be the different portion, but not the perpendicular horizontally. It is only possible if their speeds are different. Why? Because certain moment of it moves to some distance, it also moves to a distance. If suppose it moves to this distance, so the velocity can be, or the flow, or the shadow can be formed in that way. It is clear? Otherwise, it is not possible. So, this kind of problem can be solved mathematically as well as conceptually. But it is better to solve the problem mathematically, that I will teach you later on. And in this case, it is better to apply your common sense. So, it will be helpful to others. I hope you got it. And everyone got these things properly. So, thank you all. In our next video, we will show you some other things that is also very, very interesting and helpful. We are going to solve some of the problems based on kinematics. So here, today we talk about a question that is very, very important question, some of the very important question that I discussed today. The question is, a man wants to cross the road. The speed of man with respect to earth is 4 meters per second and truck is 2 meters per second. Truck has semicircular, height of radius 1 meter. If the man crosses the road step t, its maximum possible time, then what would be the time taken by the man? So this is a very, very important question that I can say, and I hope this question about this type of question may come in your joint entrance mains examination. So in that case, suppose we need to take the we have the speed And the distance between the two paths is 2 meter, and it is a 4 meter per second. So this is 4 meter in per second, and this is 2 meter. So in that case, we can write 2 plus 2 cot theta by 2 is equals to 2 by sin theta by v, the first. So if I multiply the v over here, what will be the value if I take the 2 as a common? So 1 plus cot theta is equals to 2 by v sin theta. 2 I have taken as a common and 2 cancel. So these all 2 cancelled. Now from here that we need to find out the v. What will be the value of v? It is 2 by, sorry, it should be the 4. So it becomes 2. So it should be 2 sin theta. Where is the cot theta means cos theta by sin theta into sin theta. Sin theta cancel. Now v means over here dv by d theta is a particular angle that if it changes, so it becomes 0. Then we can say 2 by 2 cos theta, sorry, 2 sin theta plus cos theta is equals to 0. So in that case we can write minus 2 cos theta minus sin theta by 2 cos theta plus cos square theta is equal to 0. So in that case what happened? 2 cos theta is equal to sin theta. So tan theta becomes 2. So if tan theta becomes 2, this angle is theta. Tan theta means perpendicular by base. It's 2, it's 1. It is a 4 square plus 1 is 5. So it should be equal to 5. 2. Cos theta means base by hypotenuse, and sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So what is the V minimum? Value is 2 by 2 sin theta, 2 into 2 by root 5 plus cos theta 1 by root 5. So here root 5 is this one. So 2 by 5 by root 5. So 2 into root 5 by 5. So here you need to solve, or you need to know into 2 divided by 5 becomes 0.89 meter per second. So in a unique disease of to cover a unit disease, so what will be the cover? So it should be the time should be 1 by 0.89. So 1 divided by 0.89, that is 1.12, 1.12. Now here the question, 1 by 6 second wrong, 1 by 8 second wrong, 1 by 4 second is wrong. The correct answer is D, means none of these. So this is a way to solve any numerical problems in that particular case. I hope you got it in that case. So now just check the question. In this question, water is coming inside from the hole of the surface of a boat. The velocity of water coming from the hole is opposed to earth. For the water to fall outside from the boat is what will be the value. So these kinds of problem and how to solve this kind of problem, this is the important thing. Water is coming inside from the hole on the surface of a boat. If velocity of water coming from the hole is ai plus bj with respect to earth, then relation between so in this kind of question, what is the most important thing that we need to follow up? The first thing is that what is given in the question. So based on the given thing, we need to follow up the other part. Here we have given the basic thing, that is the velocity, right? And based on the velocity, so if velocity, based on the velocity, we need to find out the relation between A, B, C, D for the water to fall on the outside. So in this type of question, the first thing that you should know, that is called how to proceed. And here you need to apply the vectors knowledge, their vector knowledge, plus you need to apply the vector production vector. So what will be the answer? Now, so speed we know, hole, and we have an earth. So with respect to earth has a mass m. So here a hole, that is an aibj, and the distance suppose it is a c, and it is a di, is a motorboat. So if the water plus motorboat, the both are going on, so ai plus bj, okay, into d So what will be the AP plus BB, this, and it is a motor boat over here inside the boat. So how to come to the inside of the boat? Through the hole. So in that case, that we need to find out the formula. Area, it is a pi r square. Now it is a c square, pi c square. So here the distance it has covered. So here that we have got AB plus BB. Only the one option is here, that is A. Here, next. A 2-meter wide truck is moving with a uniform speed V naught 8 meters per second along a straight horizontal road. A pedestrian starts to cross the road with a uniform speed V when the truck is 4 meters away from him. The minimum value of V that he crossed the road safely. The same question that I have solved before. So in this kind of question, that is very, very important for IIT mains exam. That is the 4 plus 2 cot theta. Suppose there is a distance, suppose this is the distance with follow. So with the A, the B and the C. So the total distance is AC plus this is the 4 by V naught is equal to BC by V. And AC plus 4 is nothing, it is the 4 plus 2 cot theta, and the V naught value is 8 meters per second. So we have written 8 is equal to 2 by sin theta by V. Now you can common as a 2 plus cot theta by 8 is equal to 2 by sin theta V. These two is to cancel. So V should be 8 by 2 sin theta plus cot theta into sin theta. Cot theta means cos theta by sin theta. By cos theta plus cos theta. This is the solution we get. Now here you need to find out minimum time. That is dv by d theta is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 8, if I take the minus as a common, it should be 2 cos theta minus sin theta by 2 sin theta plus theta x square. This is equal to 0. It means this portion becomes 0 for the cross multiplication and this portion is 0. Is 0. So sin theta is equals to 2 cos theta. So tan theta becomes 2. Similarly, sin theta should be 2 by root 5 and cos theta is 1 by root 5. Eight by 2 sin theta plus cos theta. So here 8 by 2 into 2 by root 5 plus 1 by root 5. Is it clear? Just a minute. It is v is equal to 8 by 5 root 5. It is 8 root 5 by 5. So 5 to 2.23. 8 into 2.23 by 5 into 8 divided by 5, 3.57. It becomes 3.57 meter per second. It becomes the answer. So if you have anything that this is the answer. So now let me check whether this answer is in the system. 2.62 centimeter is wrong. 4.6 centimeter is wrong. 1.414 is wrong. 3.57 meter per second. This is the correct answer. Next. A lift of total mass is M is raised by a cable from a rest to rest to a height h. The greatest tension which the cable can safely bear is Nmg. The maximum speed of lift during its journey if the ascent is to met in shortest time. Suppose this is the lift. Here a man is standing between the lift and the lift is hiding with a string. So the lift weight is working in the below, that is mg. So according to the Newton's law, there should be another thing, and other opposite forces will be acted on it or some other body. So suppose it is T. So T is greater than mg. So this force, the force T or tension, is greater than the force of mg. How can I know that tension is greater than the force, its weight? Because it is greater than, this is why it goes up. Right? Okay, so it was moving in an acceleration, in a force. That force is applied. So what are the actual forces applied inside on the lift? That is T minus mg. That is the force, means NA. Right. What is the maximum tension that can bear? T max is N mg. Right? So here we can say that N mg minus this mg is equals to ma. So from here, if I take common mg, then it should be n minus 1 is equals to m cancel. So the value of acceleration becomes g into n minus 1. Now in case of any bodies in vertically upward or vertically downward, what we do? We generally use, instead of A, we use H. Instead of A, we used G. The same thing that we will do. At the beginning of the journey, it was 0. In the middle of the journey, it gets some speed. And at the end of the journey, it also ends, or it becomes 0. So in this scenario, that we need to follow up something. At the beginning of the journey, it is 0. According to the Newton motion law, S is equals to ut plus half at square. So we need to write an h, 0 into t plus half g t square. Right? So h is equals to, in this recording class, that you will get these all things in a detailed way in this recording class. Okay? But in some other class you don't get it. So h should be half. What is the value of g? G means, what is the value of a? Half at square. So as a we can write g n minus 1 t square. Right? What is the value of t square? 2h by g n minus 1. Then what is the value of t? Should be root over 2h by g n minus 1. This is the answer. The question is, the maximum speed of leaves during its journey, if the axle is to made in the shortest time. This is the shortest time. That I have given over here. This is the shortest time. Now, t value is root over 2h by g into n minus 1. 2gh, it can't be the answer, right? Root over 2ghl, it can't be the answer. 2 plus 1, no. Now, the value here it becomes 2h. So, we can make it in other way. We have only this one, but we got these values, right? So, now here that we need to follow, that is an n we got from here. G common, mg were taken the common, cancel, g n minus 1 a. So above, so it should be none of the above. A boy throws a ball upward, the velocity v naught is equal to 20 meters per second. A boy throws a ball upwards with velocity v naught is equal to 20 meters per second. The wind imparts a horizontal acceleration of 4 meters per second square to the left. So here, if it is the throw ball with the speed of v, so it can divide it into two parts. That we have seen, this angle is called theta. So it should be v cos theta, it should be v sin theta. Now, s is equal to ut minus half at square. So, in that case, 0 is equals to v naught cos theta t minus half g square. So, half gt equals to v naught cos theta T is equals to V naught cos theta by G. Next, this is the vertical direction. Now the horizontal direction V sin theta T minus half, it should be the ut square because it is an x-axis. So now half ut is equals to V sin theta. Sorry, half at square. So T should be V naught 2 V naught sin theta by A. It's a V naught, also V naught, also V naught. Now 2 V naught cos theta by G should be equal to 2 V naught sin theta by A. 2 V naught cancel. Now sin theta by cos theta equals to A by G. Tan theta is equals to A by G. Theta is equals to tan inverse A by G. So this is the answer, but we get at the end of the journey, almost at the end of the journey, but we have a little bit of importance that we need to follow up. That is where acceleration is 4 meter per second and G is a 10 meter per second square. So this kind of question is really important for IIT Mains as well as IIT Advanced paper. But in case of IIT Advanced, more tough question may come, and that is very sincere even. Question number A, tan square 1.2 is wrong. Question number B, tan to the power inverse 0.2 wrong, tan to the power inverse 2 wrong, tan inverse 0.4 is the correct answer. Let's check next question. A bullet of mass m moving with a velocity v0 hits a wooden plank A of mass m placed on a smooth horizontal surface. The length of the plank is L. The length of the plank is L. The bullet experiences a constant resisting force F inside the block. The minimum value is V naught. Okay. Suppose in this case, a bullet has some mass as well as some velocity. So it hits a body with momentum, and in case of the when it enters into the wooden plank, so it got some second velocity, and mass increases. So we can say, so momentum conservation theory we can apply. V, here V is the velocity of block, so half m plus m v square, both are same, m plus m gh. So m plus cancel. So what we have? We have v square is equals to 2gh, and v is equal to root over 2gh. V. So in that case, mv, what we can write? M plus n, under v we can write 2gh. root over 2gh. So here the answer would be, now the g we have, we all know f is equals to ma or m or mg. So g can be written as a fm, and here is an h, and here we can write it as an l. Right? So under g, we can write f by n force by m. This n is here, and is an l n plus n. This is the answer. So this is not an answer. This is also not the answer. Sorry. This is the answer. This is the answer. This and this, not the right answer. I hope you got. So whenever that you people are getting this kind of the question, how much enter the bullet into the block in these kinds of question? So you need to first find out the velocity, the momentum, and we need to find out when the momentum comes, another thing will come, that is called kinetic energy as well as potential energy. Both things will come. So in these sections, I hope you got the solution how to do it. Next, acceleration of a particle is a. Acceleration of a particle A for time t, it is followed immediately by retrogression of A for time t by 2. Consider this as one cycle. Initial velocity of the particle was 0, means where we got u is equals to 0, we have A, we have time, and time is equal to t by 2. The displacement of the particle after n each cycle means 2 pi r n. This is the displacement value. Means we have value of s. So these all are the things that we have, right? So in this case, how to solve? Increase in velocity in ninth cycle n cycle at by 2. Displacement in the line cycle, Sn to into t minus a p by 2 whole square by 2 plus at square square plus 5 at square by 4. Now n 8 square plus 8 square by 4 that we have got. So Sn should be 8 square into n plus 1 by 4. The total displacement n cycle one by 4 by 4. So that can be the answer. Total displacement in n cycle. So let's check. There is no answer over there. 2n square plus 1. So maximum that we are coming to this can be the answer. We can make it. We can make our more segregation of this particular topic. Now, a hollow vertical cylinder It can be done in that way. Suppose the Vn should be NAT by 2. Sorry. A hollow particle cylinder of radius r and height is h, a smooth internal surface. A small particle is placed in contact with the inner side of the upper rim of the point P. Tangential to V0, tangential to rim. It leaves the lower rim at point Q. Particle will be below P. The number of revolution made by the particle will be. So in that case, the first point is what is the distance that it covered, that we need to find out. It is square, so it is an h point that is moved 0 into t or half into g is square. So h should be half gt square. So the value of t should be root over 2h by g that we got. Now we have the two revolutions done at a time, that is 2 pi r n is equal to ut. So from here then we can find out the t value 2 pi r n by u. What is the value of the t over here? It is 2h g equals to 2 pi r n by u. Now we need to find out the value of n, because this is the number of revolution made by the particle will be. Number of revolution is n. So n is equals to, or we can write in that way, 2n pi r is equals to u root over 2h by g. Then n should be u by 2 pi r root over 2h by g. Or we have taken it as an u, but you can also consider it as a v naught. There is no problem. So if it is a v naught, just write down the v naught over here. So v naught by 2 pi r over 2h by g. Only one option is correct. That is answer